Mr. Beast has helped 2,000 people walk again. I'm sure he'll get stick for this somehow. But I'm just here to watch. Here we go.
In this video, we're gonna help 2,000 people walk again!
The video you are about to watch is unlike anything we've ever done. Walking is something most of us take for granted every day. But for
not to take away, like, this is really good, right? But it is a little bit similar to the seeing one, no? Like, it is same when he says it's such a, like, that you'll never see anything like this. Yeah, people will be like, yeah, why is it only 2,000 people? Oh, could he not help 10,000 people? I don't know. They're gonna hate on it for no reason.
Millions of amputees all around the world, they don't have that same luxury. But in this video, for 2,000 people, that is about to change.
Had an accident back in 2020, and I shattered both my ankles.
It was the hearing one he did, right? As well.
They
Did you hear
didn't
him?
think he would live another year.
I was in a car wreck when I was 17. That's how I lost my feet.
And to kick things off, we're going to help Stephanie.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. We're so excited you're here.
I'm so nervous.
How long has it been since you've been able to walk on your own?
I have not walked on my own since 2009.
Almost 15 years since
Damn.
you've been able to walk on your own.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we might have something that can change that.
This is your brand new leg. Here you go.
Thank you.
What do you
Oh
think
my
of
gosh,
it?
I love her.
You ready to try it on?
I am.
Okay, let's slide it on in. Okay, what do you think?
Feels wonderful.
All right, you ready to stand up?
Damn.
Wow. For the first time in 15 years, Stephanie is actually walking.
Oh, it's wonderful.
These videos must be so
That's my
like.
dad.
The thing is, you know, some people. This is gonna sound mean to Mr. Beast. You know how some people say like he's quite emotionless. I think by the end of like this, I think you'd be so emotioned out, if you know what I mean. Like, I think the first 1,000 of them, you're gonna be there like, oh my god, this is crazy. That you can't, like, showing that much emotion for 2,000 people is gonna drain you so much. So I get it. Like, if you can't sit there and go, why does he not look happy or whatever?
Move around again?
Not numb to it, but like, just it's draining.
Glad that she's going to be able to get
In a
to
good
someday
way,
if
but-
she wants to not be a prisoner anymore.
You guys can look each other in the eyes now.
We can dance.
And that's
Aww.
exactly what they did.
Aww.
It felt so good to be able to help
JS, thank you for
Stephanie
59
and her
months.
family. So we did the same thing for Colleen.
It's been 7 months since you were able to walk.
I'm ready.
Well, let's do it.
It's amazing to have another chance.
And we helped David, Adrian, Linda, and Carrie. But to be honest, we could
Damn,
not have
bro
pulled this
was-
off without the help of
Wasn't
some
even holding on to the things.
incredible people.
We replace limbs that people have lost.
What's a typical cost for someone to get like a prosthesis like this?
Anywhere from 5 to 50,000.
And it sounds crazy, but most of the people in this video either cannot afford insurance or did not have adequate coverage. Meaning, if we didn't step in, they might not have ever walked again.
And if insurance doesn't cover that, what do you do?
You hope and fundraise and pray that someone like you comes along.
50,000.
Take me about 10 years.
Wait, to buy this on your own would have taken 10 years?
Yes.
That's... Chandler! Obviously, that's not...
Oh, they're gonna give him some more money, aren't they? I guess it's the 5. I guess it's like the lower it is. I don't know. Is it obviously the kneecap part? The knee would end up costing a lot more if it goes above the knee because you actually have to add in that mechanic. That's great. Like $50,000. Material cost, harder material, etc. The upkeep too. Yeah, that's mad.
Okay, so we're gonna send you home with $10,000.
Aww.
This is a day in my life I would never forget.
No problem. You came in with one leg, and now you're leaving with 2 and a briefcase full of money.
Best day of my life.
Please don't leave with the briefcase just open.
It feels so.
It has to be custom fit. Anything that isn't mass production costs more. Yeah, true.
This is life-changing.
Here I am now, I'm very thankful.
As we learned through this process, when you lose your ability to walk, you also lose the ability to do life's most basic tasks, something that Greg knows all too well.
Everything's twice as hard as it used to be. I played tennis all the time with the family, but I'd be happy just being able to stand up and do the dishes.
Okay, let's see how your new leg fits.
No.
All right, he's getting right into it.
It's a good feeling to stand up. All right.
America's
Whoa,
crazy with
how's
their
it feel?
prices. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it makes you smile.
When you're an amputee, everyday activities can feel like insurmountable tasks. But for Travis, there's a special occasion coming up that he just can't do.
It's me a
sitting
wedding,
down.
isn't it?
My
Yeah.
daughter's been planning a wedding since she was 3-4 years
It was
old.
as soon as I heard the emotional music start playing.
Of having my dad walk me down the aisle.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I used to run 6-7 days a week if I was bored. And I was in a car wreck when I was 17, had osteomyelitis, and that's how I lost my feet.
How long has it been since you were able to walk
Jesus.
normally?
I don't know what normal is anymore.
Are you guys excited to see him walk again?
Yeah, super excited.
Here's your right leg. Here you go.
You don't become
And
fully
here's the
grateful
left
for good
leg.
health till you become ill. Yeah,
It's just awesome.
I hear that.
Got this.
First step.
For this guy, it'd be 100K. It was 5,000 to 50,000, so it's impossible to say, like, you know, one of them could have cost 20,000, the other could have been 6,000, or it could have been like they both could have been 50. I don't know. More Aussie David 2 months.
You want to go for it? Wow, he's walking better than some of the people with one leg. But you're making this
Damn.
look easy.
I'm just ready to start running.
What's it like to see him walking?
It's awesome.
I'm excited.
No hands. No hands. Now you can walk her down the aisle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro was ready.
Father-daughter dance.
Crip David a
I know
prime.
this wedding is important to all of you, which is why I asked your soon-to-be husband how much the wedding would cost.
And on this wheelchair is the
Oh.
exact amount. We're gonna cover the entire cost of your wedding, and now your dad can join you down the aisle.
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you for not telling her.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
The real question though is, are we invited?
Yeah.
Gotta bring some feastables.
Oh, deal.
And he wasn't kidding. Later in this video, we actually do go to Travis's daughter's wedding. And while we're paying for all the prosthetics in
cute.
this video, that won't always be the case. And while $5,000 to $50,000 is already too expensive for most people,
Yeah, like that, making that like the part of the knee that, you know, it has to bend and stuff. I can imagine that will be expensive with the material and stuff.
price tag is felt
50K.
even heavier in developing countries, which is what brought me to Guatemala to meet David, who founded the Range of Motion Project to address the lack of prosthetics for the underprivileged.
One of the ways that prosthetic care gets delivered to the poor is poor technology.
So what makes it so expensive?
Very expensive pieces of technology.
And David found a simple way to maintain quality at only 1/10 the cost.
Everything that you see here is part of our global inventory of recycled components.
So everything in this room is recycled from some other prosthetic.
A lot of it is still functional.
So if you have a prosthetic that you want to donate so he can use it to help more people,
That's
just
sick.
go to this website right here. That's how he's able to make it so cheap so he can help the poorest of the poor all around the world.
And for us, that means we can help even more people get back to their full lives here in Guatemala.
RWN, name it a 45
From
months.
everything as adventurous as riding motorcycles,
What?
You're making this look easy.
playing soccer,
That was more than Vic and Randy combined.
down to the smallest pleasures of life.
You guys are adorable.
Lo primero que quiero hacer es salir a caminar con mi familia.
Aww.
Es como
And JJ, yeah.
devolvieran nuevamente la vida.
You're taller than your mom.
Like hugging your family,
How's it going, everybody? Let's take our first step together.
or watching a child reclaim their independence.
Aww.
At any stage of life, a new limb can mean everything. And by the end
As I
of the
say,
day,
there's
we had helped
2,000
so
to go.
many people. But our mission was just getting started.
And you were saying some people can't even make it to the facility.
It's just a mountainous, tough country to travel in. Rivers that people have to cross, jungles that people have to get through. Not being able to walk is really kind of trapping patients in their homes.
Which is why David sometimes has to leave the clinic and visit the patients in their own home, which comes with its own difficulties.
Where's your truck at?
I thought we're taking your guys' cars.
No,
We don't have a truck.
You don't have a truck to go
Here we
reach
go.
these people in remote
Oh,
places?
we're donating a
With the
truck.
bulk of Romp's resources going into staffing and the prosthetics
Yeah,
themselves,
they're
they
definitely
can't
buying them a
afford
car, aren't they?
reliable transportation to get to hard-to-reach patients. That is, until now.
I
Yeah.
could have sworn that was your truck. If it's not, why does it say Romp on the side?
No.
None of them told him.
This brand new $65,000 truck is fully equipped to traverse even the most difficult terrain.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats, man. Let's go break it in.
Wait, so how were they delivering?
All right.
And the further away we got from the bustling streets of Guatemala City, I realized David wasn't kidding when he said these places were hard to get to. As we headed to a home located on the side of a literal
Viking or
volcano
walk?
in the
Mad.
middle of the jungle.
So predictable. Cancel him.
Was so valuable. Oh my! Whoa! Yeah, I could not imagine driving a normal car down this road. We finally made it here.
And our journey up the volcano brought us here to meet Kevin,
Hola.
who was left severely burned and without either of his legs in an accident 24 years ago.
You're living on the side of a volcano. How do you get around? This is very difficult terrain.
Sí, es algo difícil.
It's too rough for him, so someone actually does need to push him in a wheelchair.
And that ends today.
Gracias.
You're about to take your first step.
Bruh.
All right, now we're walking down the side of the volcano.
Come on over here, Mom.
Aww.
Aww.
Bendito sea. Son bastantes que a veces tienen dificultades y gracias al Creador por ponerlos en nuestros caminos.
See, this is what I mean.
That made
Like,
Kevin.
look, you can hate on Mr. Beast for some of the other stuff, right? Like, I don't care. Like, he'll do this, and then someone will hate on this part. Like, if you want to hate on the other stuff, whatever, I don't care. But you can't hate on this.
The 71st person we've helped walk again. And David and I took that momentum
They
with
go,
us
oh,
to
but why is he doing it for camera? It's like, well, then he can do more.
help even more people over here in Ecuador. Like Kelly, who spent 6 days
Busing from Bolivia to here, not even knowing if she would get a prosthetic.
Tenía mucho miedo porque nunca había salido
Callum, thank you
de
for the
mi
4
país.
months.
Y pese a todo me arriesgué porque no.
This is why we're doing this video right here. All right, it's been 2 years since you walked. It's a big moment. You want to take your first step?
Damn. The video also helps bring awareness to the
Kelly
problem
was
and
so
solutions.
happy
That's
to
what
be
I'm
walking
saying.
again that she then asked this.
¿Puedo bailar?
¿Quieres bailar?
Sí, ¿usted me puede acompañar?
You want me to dance?
Sí.
Oh boy, I don't know what I'm doing. You wouldn't even believe this is her first time walking in 2 years. She started dancing, what?
Me gusta, pareces real.
And even though I clearly don't know how to dance, watching this
I was
family
gonna say, seeing Mr. Beast dance was not something I expected to see in this video.
be reunited with such an important part of their past meant the world to me.
No, gracias, gracias.
And as for Eduardo, he had a really touching reaction to getting his new leg.
Oh, he kissed it. That was
Aw.
adorable. He hasn't walked in months, which is obviously a shame because he's only 5 years old. It's a big moment. Whenever you're ready, Eduardo. The mom was saying that he would have to drag himself around and was even embarrassed of not having the legs. So
Damn.
to see him moving like this is wonderful. Here you go. All right, you want to throw it on?
Where was walking fast.
What's it like seeing your daughter walk again?
Muy emocionado, de verdad.
I mean, look at this. She hasn't walked in over a year. This is honestly my favorite video. This is crazy. Hola, how's it going?
Santo Dios.
Aww.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy bien.
Meeting Fede is cool and all, but the real reason we're here is your brand new prosthetic. This is all yours,
Who's Fede? Sorry,
100%
that's something I'm gonna explain.
Gracias, muchísimas gracias. Estoy agradecida.
¿Qué se siente caminar de vuelta?
Una felicidad enorme.
And to further inspire strength in the 50 amputees we helped here in Ecuador, David shared with us one of his favorite rituals.
We love to take them hiking on that mountain.
And now we're gonna climb this mountain to break in their new prosthetics. If they can climb this mountain, they can get through daily life. I can see the symbolism of this task. Let the journey begin. All right.
Federico Valverde.
pretty
Hey,
hard.
Valverde.
went from not walking to literally hiking up a mountain. I mean, it's truly amazing.
You really like to challenge these patients.
If you can reach a new height, reach a new summit with a disability, you
The YouTuber,
might feel
right?
that anything else is possible.
And I saw just that. The amount of persistence and ambition that these amputees showcase was unlike anything I had seen before. This is what this trip is all about. He's refusing to give up. I'll be honest, I didn't fully understand why we were climbing this mountain, but now I get it. It's to show them that if they can climb this mountain, they can essentially overcome anything with their brand new prosthetics.
This is crazy that there's 120 people done so far, by the way. We're 12 and a half minutes out of 15 and a half. And 120. So I imagine it's going to be like and just show.
Good job. If you guys can hike this mountain, you can do anything. I'm proud of you. Proud of you guys. And our reward now is this beautiful view.
Oh,
Now
that's
we're gonna
sick.
head all the way over to Kenya, where we found a bunch of kids who still have their legs, but needed expensive surgeries to be able to use them, which of course we paid for. Look at that.
Before the surgery, some of these kids have never walked their entire lives. And now
That's
look at
sick.
them.
When I try to walk, I can find myself down, not knowing the way I felt down. I was being laughed by my fellow students. So sometimes I could not go to school.
How did that feel taking your first steps?
If I can walk like the other people, so this makes me so happy.
And along with providing these life-changing surgeries, we also provided a brand new playroom at this clinic for
It's
the
still
kids
only
to
at
enjoy.
220.
Come check out the new playroom!
And at this point, I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit, because after Kenya, we went all over Africa helping people walk again.
That's what yeah.
My financial status and everything I know is gonna change.
And from there, we went to the Philippines, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka.
Thank you so much for helping us.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's like a second chance for me.
I feel alive again.
And after visiting countries all around the world and witnessing 2,000 first steps, I'm glad to say we could help change the lives of so many people all across the world. But as you'll remember,
I was going to say, there's going to be one in there.
we still have a
Oh, the
we
wedding.
need to attend.
Oh.
Which is weirder, the fact that we're at a wedding of people we met 24 hours ago, or Nolan's shirt.
Oh, Nolan's shirt, 100%.
What is this little rope?
All right, Travis is about to walk his daughter down the aisle.
Let's see if his brand new legs work. It's a big moment.
I've always dreamed of having my dad walk me down the aisle.
Oh. Well, the chances 24 hours before the wedding.
I'm about to cry, dude.
I'm trying to figure out if it actually is 24 hours between it, because like 24 hours is I feel like it would take you a little bit of time to get used to it again, right?
This is awesome.
Oh.
Now I'm happy to give you all Mr. and Mrs. Anderson.
Watching Travis walk his daughter down the aisle made me reflect on all the people's lives who were impacted throughout this video.
See, this is a good video. A lovely video.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Hey guys, I wanted to end this video a little differently than normal, and I wanted to say that the fact that some of these people had insurance and were denied, some of these people had insurance but didn't have the right coverage.
Some people
it
were
just
dancing 2
doesn't
seconds
sit right
after
with
it.
me. Their
It's
only
fair.
hope right now of getting a
Fair.
prosthetic leg so they can walk again, so they can go get a job, is for a YouTuber to step in and help them, which is absurd. I don't know what the answer is, but I wanted to say this so the 100 million people watching this can get inspired, because what I saw when filming this video is just obviously not okay. So anyways, thanks for watching.
That is crazy, isn't it? That it like American healthcare can't help. Yet Mr. Beast, a YouTuber, I know obviously he's more like he's bigger than just a YouTuber, but he is the one that is helping people more than American healthcare. That is insane. So happy the NHS does this for us in the UK. That's what I'm saying. It's tapped. It doesn't matter. You can't take away anything from Mr. Beast for this, going like, oh yeah, but he has so much money. It's like, yeah, but it's the like American healthcare. Like that's a richer thing than Mr. Beast. But yeah, I love that video. That was a really nice video. Wholesome and informative. Great video.